It's the same process. I try to identify with the character I'm playing either way, so that I understand what he's about and I can bring my understanding of that character to the audience. So good or bad, you know, it doesn't matter to me as long as it's something I can, you know, grab and take for a ride. I've often thought of a character I would love to play. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Don Quixote de la Mancha, but I'm about the right age now, and I would love to get my teeth into that. So we'll see what
I'm
happens.
a huge musical theater fan, so if you play that role, I would definitely love to see you play Don Quixote.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, Ms. Loyd.
Hi.
My question is, what was your favorite time period in the Back to the Future movie to work in?
I love the Western. I love the Western. I mean, we all have a romantic attachment to the Old West, you know, and Back to the Future 3, there was the horseback riding, there was that steam engine. I don't know if any of you have ever had an experience working on or around a steam engine, but it's an incredible piece of machinery, believe me. It's awesome. And then Doc had a romance. Dear, dear, dear Claire. You know, so, and I had kids. I mean, everything one could wish for. So, Back to the Future, being in a Western, and with a beautiful script, was great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, Mr. Loyd, how are you?
Good.
Quick question. Did you have an interest in any specific field of science before you were Doc Brown, or did that lead into something further afterwards?
I don't, so I love, you know, Einstein and people of that ilk who can, with their imaginations, can see things that we don't see. Isaac Newton, you know, we don't see them until they discovered and made clear to us. And so I love that whole concept of being able to look into the cosmos, into the world, the universe that we live in, because we're always trying to figure out how we got here, where we came from, what existed before the Big Bang, and all of that. And so people who have that kind of insight, have that gift to be able to figure stuff out, have always amazed me. I don't have it myself. I'm not a scientist. I talk like, if I got the good lines, it may sound like I'm a scientist and know what I'm talking about, but I don't. So, but I'm always fascinated by that. And I felt Doc Brown kind of epitomized that kind of character. He was constantly trying to come up with new inventions and new ideas, like that thing he wore on his head that was supposed to be able to read his thoughts or something. And then also, scientists sometimes, they labor for years to try to figure something out. And then they give it up. And then suddenly you're getting on a bus or something, bingo. They you know, it's like when Doc Brown has been working on time travel, and he can't figure out how to make it work. And then he falls down one day in the bathroom and knocks his head against the toilet rim. Eureka! Suddenly, he figures out time travel. So I love that kind of stuff.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.